Hi everyone, Emily here from Emily's Excellent Epics, and today I have for you Bookmas Day 6. So I'm counting down my favorite books of the year. I actually realized I think I only have 24 books because I don't think I planned a video for Christmas Day. So who knows, maybe Christmas Day I'll do um, some of my favorite all-time books. I don't know what I'll do for Christmas Day, if I'll do something. It all depends on what my plans are. At any rate, though, here is, let's see, 24, 23, 22, 21. This is book 20, I think. All right, so let's get started. And for that, that would be An Academic Affair by Jodi McAllister. Now, if you saw my November wrap-up, then you know what this book is about. I read this in November. And this book is about two academic rivals. I always forget names, Sadie Shaw and Jonah Fisher. And they've known each other since their undergrad. Um, they are English, they were in the English department together. And they are now, I don't know what the academic term is, but they're not a professor yet. They're kind of they're not teaching assistants, but they are teaching professors, but they don't have tenure or they're not in the full-on professorship role yet. They've been trying to get them. And, you know, in the academic world, a professorship job that's on the tenure track, there might be like 2 or 3 that come up a year in the world. So it's very, very highly competitive. And they are both up for this role. And Jonah needs this job because his sister is going through some hard times and he wants to, the job is located in the town where his sister lives. He wants to be there for his sister. And Sadie, of course, wants a job because why shouldn't she want a job in her field and her research? He's focused more, his area of expertise is focused more on, I believe, more Victorian literature. Hers is more focused on more modern pop culture type literature, feminist studies. Those are all things that speak true to my heart. I was an English education major. My focus was on using pop culture and graphic novels to increase student engagement. And I also, when I do literary criticism, it's very much from feminist perspective. So, you know, when I did that in college, and so for her, like that, her field of study very much speaks to my heart. And they discover that they're and spoiler alert, one of them gets the job. I'm not going to share with you who, but one of them gets the job, and they discover that there is a partner reciprocal hire, meaning if they are married, then the other person who will also be hired on at this university. So they agree to a marriage of convenience, so that way they both have the opportunity to have employment at this university. And the reason why I love this book so much, one, my English major side of the self just loved all of the literature references. I love the academia references. I have a friend who is a college professor. She teaches political science. So like the whole process of trying to find a job, like really spoke home to me because she struggled with that. Like even in political science, there's like maybe 4 jobs a year that came up. And I remember her applying for a job in Finland. And I was like, why so far away? And she's like, I need a job. I got to go where there's a job. She does not have a job in Finland. But so just understanding that from her perspective. And then also I once wanted to, like, I heavily debated, like, do I want to go in academia? Do I want to pursue postdoc and, you know, become a professor? And this book helps me remember, like, no, this is why I didn't want to do that, because the whole publish perish, highly competitive, I just did not want to do that. But it allowed me to live vicariously one of my dreams that I had, which was to become a professor. And that is why I enjoyed it. And I love the marriage of convenience trope, really works for me. I loved their relationship. Um, the tropes that are in this book just land well for me. And I really thoroughly enjoyed this book. I also was able to use this for the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do. This was a book that I used for newest releases as it came out last month. And then I also used this for Around the World Challenge for Australia, as this is written by an author in Australia and it's also set in Australia. So yeah, I do thoroughly recommend this as a romance book. And thank you so much for watching. For what to leave as emojis, if you're not sure what to leave in the comments, comments really do help the channel in the algorithm. And so it really does help. If you're not quite sure, some things that you could comment on: what is a famous romance novel? What is a favorite romance novel that you have? Or what was a dream career that you had when you were younger? I had kind of some heavy academic dream careers that I had when I was younger. I wanted to be an archaeologist. I wanted to be a professor. I'm not any of those things, and that's okay. So yeah, let me know that. Or if you just want to leave a little like, hey, I was here, leave a book emoji. Thank you so much for watching, and stay warm. Bye.